Good evening, all. Hope everyone is doing well this fine Friday. Couldn't think of a descriptive word there, but hey ho. Yeah, hope you all doing well today. I'm doing good myself. Like, honestly, it's been a rather nice Friday for me personally. Had sausage rolls. Sorted out a issue I'm at on personal projects. Not my 5.0 model I'm at. I mean, like, my personal project. Me games dev stuff. I sorted out a couple of issues there. Well, technically I sorted out one issue. And kinda got ideas for how to rejig another bit. And such. And yeah. Just been a nice good day. But then again, it's been a nice, productive, chill day. Woo, I finally made it to a stream. Hi there, Humble. How are you today? Yeah, doing well. How are you? I'm doing good. Like, I've had a very nice little Friday. Productive with some for what's it I worked on, and also had some treats and that. Mainly giant ass sausage rolls from my local bakers. Well, yeah, it's just been a rather nice little Friday. Those rolls sounds delicious. Oh yeah, they are. Like, as for one of the great things about being British, you have bakers more or less everywhere. Either like local ones or Greg's. And I do these, and I typically, well, my local one and Greg's, they do like these jumbo sausage rolls and that, and they're really damn nice. I could eat them for days. So yeah, I popped down my local bakers to get a couple of those. And a chocolate ring donut. And yeah. Have a alongside a banana, and you have a nice little lunch. Well, now I'm hungry. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. There's something I've been thinking about like 20 minutes ago. I find kind of funny, but tomorrow's stream, which I think on the schedule I have as Warframe or Sonic Racing Crossworlds, but it was more Warframe, but if there was a festival in Sonic Racing Crossworlds, we'd do that instead. Doesn't look like there's gonna be. Looks like the night's one will likely be next week if I had to make a guesstimate on that one. So tomorrow will likely be Warframe. And there's one thing I find funny about it. Like, tomorrow's going to be the last stream I do for the year, because I'm taking next week off, because I always take Christmas off. And then I also plan to take the Tuesday the following week off, because for anyone who's new here, I usually stream about on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. And week after Christmas, the Tuesday falls this side of New Year, whereas Friday and Saturday that week fall the other side of New Year. So I figured, hey, might as well, for the sake of one extra day, yeah, I don't see any harm in it. So that technically makes tomorrow's stream the last stream I do of this year, and it's of Warframe, a game I really got back into because I started streaming it more regularly, and one that's also helped to, well, is one of those ones that's also kind of helped build things up for me this year as well, and help find the sort of content I like to stream, which is usually like our grinding stuff, well, grinding stuff in games, and like our playthroughs and such. Speaking of which, I should probably start booting our page of Calamity whilst we're having a bit of a chat, because that's what we're playing today. Yeah, I haven't played Warframe in years. I feel like I'm too old now. The grind is a young person's game. That is true. Like, it is fairly grindy. In fact, I even have a Warframe ready to roll that I'm saving for tomorrow, and we'll probably spend most of tomorrow's stream leveling and forming the new Warframe up. Hyrule, the devil one that just came out in the latest update. Anywho, game is loaded up, and unmute it. But yeah, honestly, that's one of the good things about, like, if you try to get back into Warframe, you have a metric shite ton of content to keep you going, right? Let's say you stopped, theoretically, let's say you stopped sometime after the New War update. You'd then have like Deviri, Whispers in the Wall, Warframe 999, and now Old Peace. I actually really like the new Peace update myself. Like, it added a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, I stopped at the beginning of the surfing zone, I think. Surfing zone. I don't know which one that was. Oh, K-Drives. Oh, you stopped a while ago. Yeah, that must have been just after Fortuna then. Yeah, you got a fair bit of content, if you jump in now then. Because, yeah, if you, stopped about Fortuna-ish, yeah, you got a fair bit. Yeah, imagine if I had the time, be grind for a century. Oh yeah. Definitely. Though, I gotta admit, there are some things that, some like new mods and changes that they've done since then that have made grinding a bit more interesting. Okay. Let's see if I can do the trick. Yeah, I can. No, I have not really been playing the game since the last time I streamed it. I have been stuck in that Warframe grind. There we go. But, yeah. I think I'm at times built in Atlas Prime Tankness. I don't remember what I was thinking, but I like punching things. Oh yeah, Atlas Prime's a pretty fun one. Trying to think what Warframe I've randomly been getting into. Oh yeah, I've randomly started using Necros, like, properly for, farming and that. And, yeah, I was actually, pretty decent at it. Because I was using them to farm some of the, new resources from the old piece update. So I can finish building Hyrule and his weapon and that. Cause after I did the old piece update stream last week, I had Caliban Prime building the foundry. At the end of that stream, I think I got the... Or was it the day after? I think it might have been the day after, actually. Because I just... Yeah, because I did this... My first, like... The first lot of Descendium afterwards. Like, the day after that stream. And I got all the... I was able to get all Uriel's parts. I have since then farmed up, well, got all the blueprints for his weapon, the Vincubus, and have that built. I was actually leveling up and bugging about with that yesterday. It's a bloody fun weapon. And it weirdly reminds me of Glaives from Destiny 2. In that it's both a ranged weapon and a melee weapon. Which I think is really damn cool. You mod the two sides of it separately, by the way, before anyone freaks out about that. Though the polarities do carry over between them as well, so you don't have to, like, form both sides of it. But it comes with a V and a Omni polarity anyway, which makes building a hell of a lot easier. Anywho, I should probably actually start playing the game. Playing the Hyrule Warriors. But yeah. What did we get up to last time? Oh yeah, we did Sorry for Warframe distractions? Oh, no worries. I tend to, yeah, Warframe's just kind of one of my default hyperfixations nowadays. It is something I can just talk about for ages. Especially at the moment, like, new updates usually means new build crafting options, and I love my build crafting. Chalk it up for the amount of Monster Hunter I've played over the years. Speaking of which, their seasonal event actually started today. Anywho, let's get in. What are the memory quests? I need to look that up because, well, as you can see, I show two, but keep one hidden. I just look it up. What one is this? Search in Hyrule Forest. Search. Forest memory quest. You know what I think I'm addicted to Buildcraft 2? I just don't care about the meta. I like trying fun stuff out. Yep. Hi Issue, how you doing today? Oh, okay. Oh! Yeah, the, what's it, the hidden one is like, one of the memory quests in the Daruka Yunobo one, where you have to go out your way to aid this particular captain who's overextended a bit. Okay. It's an interesting note. Let's see. What's it? Some Medoobles. Huh. That was strange. YouTube wouldn't let me chat for a minute because it said chat is on for subscribers, but it means sub forever. Oh yeah, apparently it's been doing. Are we good now? Yeah, apparently it's been doing that for a little while now for some people. Chalk it up to YouTube weirdness, if I had to guess.
I'm ready to stuff my beak. Wow, that's good. Acceptable.
Alrighty, let's get into it. This is the last. Yeah, it confused me, that's all. No probs.
Revali spotted a young Rito who had wandered onto the battlefield.
Yeah, I think this is the last of the DLC story missions to do with the champions.
Hearing this from Revali, Teba's heart filled with dread. He insisted that they rush off in search of the child.
Nyx Prime Castlevania build, Atlas Prime Earthbender, and Mag Prime just yeeting enemies in. As for Monster Hunter, I'm a dedicated glaive user, but dual blades are calling me. You know what I've been using recently? SNS. Bring that thing against Gob Maziels in Tie Update 4. You're gonna have a fun time with it. Slap guard up on it, have a fire one and a dragon one. You're sorted. Wouldn't recommend two-piece gore though.
Revali nonetheless consented. The two of them hurried to the forest where the child was last seen.
Yeah. I can get Insect Glaive. Like, Wells Insect Glaive is pretty good. Oh, it's pretty interesting actually. Okay, locate the small Rito child. Right. Yeah, screw it, we're switching to Tabor. I just prefer using them more. Just because of the shit he can do. What was it? 1, 2, 3. That's one of them. Ah, yeah, this is one of them. The one that allows you to just stay out of harm's way a bit. And just completely shit on weak point gauges. Holy damn. Yeah, we'll say this time round, I don't think I'm gonna go completely out my way for memory quests. Okay, it seems it wants us to do the splitting up bit. In that case, Vivali go south, Tabor go north. Is it weird that I really like the multitasking aspect of the Hyrule Warriors games? Because yeah, I notice it a lot more when I play Definitive Edition. But where that one focuses more on controlling territory. Of course, the time I fight an ice enemy is when I don't have any bloody fire charges. Yay. Oh. Okay. I suppose because it's technically charging. Right. And send you to... Actually, since I don't have any fire charges, I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. To deal with this one. No game, I want to deal with what's in front of me first. Okay. Luckily there's water. Right. I keep forgetting you want to be airborne when playing as Vivali. which is actually more annoying than you think, because of the fact that if you get hit, you get knocked out of it. Which, yeah. Ow. The camera is fighting me here. Right, where am I? There I am. Yeah, I don't mind Vivali's playstyle, but having to constantly be airborne, especially when you can be knocked out of it so damn easily, is annoying. Like, generally actually rather annoying. That's the wrong one. But yeah, maybe you really don't have to deal with that. And we have located the small child.
Seriously?
And yeah. This is dueling, by the way. As in Paper's kid. I would probably say it's better to just have one of them on stick with dueling, the other one actually go do stuff. Yeah. Somehow Julian ended up back in time too. How the hell did that happen? Silver moblins. Oof. Oh. I gotta admit something. I do wonder if this has some bearing on Kuling's like personality going forwards. Yeah, you're not so tough when I can fly too. I just have to remember what sudden combo that is. Not that one. Two. Okay, C4, got it. Okay. Okay, so C3 for wide open things of enemies. D4 for single targets. Okay, we got to defend Chulin on this one. Ah. What does the request for? Defeat 500 more enemies, that's an easy one. Keep the health of Burrito Captain above 50%. And the other one, which is help out this fucker who's way in and over its head. That one seems to be able to hit me though. Gotta be aware of that. Actually, since fire... And... Yep. Okay, Tavor's literally there anyway. One, two, three. Yeah, I'd say when they do that sweeping attack, it's probably just better to try and fly rush it. If you can. Yeah, there's also a silver moblin. How many enemies are we up to? Okay. Ha, flowy rush, bitch. Go. what I'm gonna do is actually have Rivali go around, take out some random splotches of enemies just to get the kill count up a bit. Oh, something tells me there's gonna be like a big splotch of enemies show up at some point. Oh, what one was that? Oh, it does require me to get airborne though. That's the only thing. They moving. Yeah, only thing about escort missions in these games is that they will quite literally stop and fight every single bloody enemy they come across. And it's actually kind of annoying. Also in this game where the individual enemies are a bit harder to kill. Yeah, they are closing in fast. I better do something about that. Oh, and there's a Guju. What happened? Oh, this guy. Well, these guys won't take that long to deal with. Ah! Oh. No, we failed the keep the Rio captain over a certain amount of health. Dang it. That's gonna bring the moblin. And cube. But where's the silver mob? I keep getting blown up today. Okay, is there any more to the mission, or is it just bats? Hmm. Yeah, there's gonna be a boss here, isn't there? Okay. It's kind of weird that over the course of this playthrough, I've just been getting actually pretty decent with this. With flow rushes, I mean. You're not actually too bad at reading the winds. Gee, I wonder if that's going to have any kind of bearing on what Chulin's able to do in the future. I still need to play through Tears of the Kingdom in my own time. Are they? There's probably some Stovos. Blah blah blah. Skelly fuckers. Oh fuck. Of course there is a sodding Lionel involved. Why wouldn't there be? But it is an elemental one. Alright, in that case I'll have Rivali deal with the Riz robes, whilst Tabor deals with the there's a fucking Moblin too. I'd rather deal with the Lionel at the moment. Cause yeah. Still hate Lionels. And the camera's fighting me too. Fantastic.
That did the trick.
And I think that's the Lionel down now. Thank fuck. Return to sender. Oh. I killed it. Oh, hey. Oh. Wait, did Lionel not give any red maneuvers? Didn't. That sucks. Ow. And I'm out of apples. Shit. Okay, we sure burn in camp. Boxes? That means there's probably apples. A apple. I'll take what I can get. We'll be able to stop one of them. Their tracks, though. Oh, that's actually... okay. Oh. Yep. That's actually really helped. How do you like it? Being stung off, bitch. Okay, please tell me this is the end of this. Cause that one got a bit hairy towards the end. Had a bit. Having a bit of lag so far, but not too much. We only got one of them done. Eh, at least Hestu gets an upgrade.
Say thank you. Master Revali saved your life after all.
Okay. Master Revali, thank you so much for saving me.
He's adorable.
You know, you're pretty good for a little kid.
You mean it? Thank you. I'm doing all kinds of training so that I can be just like you. Someday, I'll even master the Great Eagle Bow.
You were nearly killed by those monsters, you know. Yet you're so happy. Maybe it won't be long until you're Master of the Wind, just like me. You never know, eh?
That is true. But before that, he must surpass his old man.
It's only a matter of time.
Was that meant to sound like me?
Oh, huh? Oh, hey.
You've got a ways to go, kid.
Okay, that one is kind of wholesome. But, yeah. In Tears of the Kingdom, Hulin very much keeps that promise. He is well on his way to surpassing both Tabor and potentially Rivali. Ah, this is an interesting one. You only get Koga for this one. And yeah, this is where Rivali and Tabor get their EX what's-its. And such, much like everyone else. Yeah. Oh yeah, I did a little bit of mulling over the sort of quote-unquote tier 4 weapons. Considering you get 60 base power weapons for doing some of the memory quests, not massively worth going out your way for these. Especially since you can't get 60 power versions of them for some reason. Anywho, next is that one. Don't need to buff up Koga's level particularly much. I'll also buff your level up a bit. The weapons. Okay. Memory quests. Defeat every Blight Gannons, successfully use a Sheik Room counter against a Blight Gannon, and the other one, which, according to the what's-it, don't let any ally flee. I can't see that one getting completed, because something tells me it's going to be evil in that regard with it. Just call it a hunch. But, yeah. It does seem like, Koga gets a... I think the middle one's probably the easiest one to do. Which, yeah, I think that one probably gives you a 60 base power version of Koga's level 3 weapon. Maybe? Oh, that actually... Okay, the middle one actually gives you a level 60... Well, a 60 base version of Zelda's weapon of all things. To get the one for Koga, you do need to,
Looks tasty. Give me seconds.
do the Don't Let Any Ally Flee one. Luckily, Koga's a strong character in general. If you know how to utilize him properly. And if you know his little unintended tech.
The seer turned on the Yiga clan and sacrificed its members as offerings in order to enhance Calamity Ganon's power even further. Betrayed by the seer and with the Yiga clan on the brink of annihilation, Master Koga and Blade Master Suga narrowly escaped.
Suga, that's how you pronounce it.
The two fled, with the seer's pursuers close behind. Among them were those aberrant forms that also tormented the champions. What conclusion awaits their life or death battle to retreat?
Okay. So basically, yeah, you just need to make sure none of the ones following you, well, none of the allies following you get taken out. Easier said than done. But again, like I said, oh, okay. They'll quite literally follow you. Okay. I say this one don't seem too bad, but it could get hairy. Oh, that's one that generates a lot of stress. Oh, okay. They do a thing where they split up every so often. Oh shit. Yeah. You don't have a Sheikah Slate in this one. Or at least to start with. No, they don't split up. It's just their pathfinding that causes them to do that. There we go. Okay, so this... I'm getting a feel for how to play this one. Basically, take it one enemy at a time. Pretty much. Okay. What was the other two? Oh right, she can counter against Blight Ganon and defeat every Blight Ganon. So I'm guessing we're gonna get access, or get back access to the Sheikah Slate at some point. Malice Moblin. Well, it's Fate going up against Face Laser. You done? Well, you are now, hopefully. Oh, even the Malice variants,
Lord Suga.
Oh. Oh no, I'm sensing a friend. Are they meant to do this? Hold on, I'm just looking it up. Ah, okay. Right, got it. Oh, I get to use the Sheikah Slate now. Nice. That's cool. Wait. Get me. Okay, what does it say to do now? Something about 3 hollows. Okay. Now we have to backtrack. Allegedly.
You want a piece?
Okay, so you have to backtrack a bit. Anyway. Better wrap this up quickly. Cause that other one is with a couple of hollows right now. Laser! All these fuckers? Can I make use of this at all? No, I can't. Ow. Ow. Ha! First time it. Third time's the charm, I guess. Ooh, that's a lot of eggs. Yeah, I intentionally go after Wizrobes first, just because I find them just easier to take out when it's like just for one of them. Oh, I don't seem to be doing too badly. Oh, come on. Really? Do more of these fuckers? Oh, 2 enemies down now is 2 enemies I don't have to worry about later. Okay, yup. Okay, alley-oop, and it's dead. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Of course, Lionels. But, luckily, Spear Lionel. Meaning, way easier to deal with. I just find the Lionels with spears to be just way easier to deal with. Why are they running ahead? I did not give you guys permissions to run ahead like that. They'll get your asses back here. Luckily, Wizrobe. Ooh, yeah, considering the one the memory quest I'm focusing on is the, make sure everyone comes out of this alive one. yeah, I do indeed want to actually avoid the blight cannons. But it does seem like they are staying put. One of the things, well, two of the things are related to the blight cannons, but yeah. Those are the ones I'm not focusing on. Okay, I don't have like any combo higher than his C4. Oh. That's the best one for building up the stress meter anyway. Which, yeah, is a tool you really want to abuse with Koga. Oh. Okay. We have to fight two of the blight cannons anyway. Oh. Yeah, you can now play as Suga.
As you say. Ready? Explode!
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna stick with Koga. Just cause... yeah, I just have stronger stuff on him at the moment. Yep. Messed up. Oh god. Yep, he is coming. Lordy, is he coming. Stop headbanging. Okay. Laser. Use ice to counter warp blight cannon. How ironic. To be fair, if you went into this with a high level, well, a Koga this level, but also with a stronger weapon, you could quite easily take out all the Blight Cannon. Because you would be doing a fair, well, because you'll probably be doing their entire health bar with your weak point. What's this? Not good. I screwed it up because I wasn't paying attention. That one seems scary, but if you go into it over-leveled, you'll be fine. Oh, this one's level 62 now! How fancy! That was only level 53. Right. Yeah, Suga's not looking too hot.
Please, eat food. What's your problem, little rat? Master Koga.
That was a great nap. You look pretty hungry. Go on, eat up.
Yeah, like, that's the one thing about Koga. He does get a lot of them
You know, you'll
to do his grunt work and that, but he cares incredibly deeply for the Yiga clan as well.
not again.
Master Koga, no matter what happens here, you must live on. Now! Hurry!
Yeah, Koga really did not want to leave Suga like this, but he had no choice.
Have I paid you back now, Master Koga?
And yeah, now we know why when Koga put his ego aside and joined the high ruling forces, now we know why Suga was never with him. He never actually made it out of that situation. But also, we can now play as Suga. Though, from what I hear about Suga's playstyle, it's very counter-heavy. Which, yeah.
Anything for Master Koga.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Okay, okay. Yeah. Next one, Princess and the King. I do need the bathroom real quick, so I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Or watch this space, or whatever they say. See you in a minute. Alrighty, I'm back. Anywho, the last what's it we're doing is this one, the princess and the king. Well, what I know about this one is very interesting, because you kind of have Rome on one side of the map and the other characters on the other side of the map. But it might be worth to make sure Rome has a decent weapon to work with. That'll do. Just seeing what the hidden objective for, well, hidden memory quest objective is for it. Because the other two is don't let any Highland captains flee and destroy the strong wizrobes. Damn, that'll give you a lot of guardian claws. Shame I don't actually need any more. Yeah, this seems like a pretty simple one, actually.
I trust you will see it done.
Okay. Yeah, you can't... Well, for some reason you can use Koga and Solga here. You know, now that Hestu has level 60 weapons... What else? Rose here has fair 60, what's it? Zelda has a 53 one. Did Impa get one? Yes, she did. Oh. Wow, Impa is incredibly low leveled. I don't think I'm gonna have enough to raise her up. Not up to level 60 though. Oh. Now in this case, I think I'll just go with Hestu. Alrighty. Don't let any Highland captains flee, destroy the strong wizrobes, and another one which is block off the passage. Block monster's path. Okay. This one doesn't seem like the objective, well, the memory quest objectives are that hard.
Zelda, having escaped Hyrule Castle with the help of her father as it fell into Calamity Ganon's hands, rose with Link to rescue the champions, still imprisoned in their divine beasts across Hyrule. Their first step was to attempt to rendezvous with the Hylian soldiers, who had been stationed in advance at Lanayru Road to protect Zelda during her training. Meanwhile, King Rome, having narrowly escaped death and now accompanied by his surviving soldiers, planned an escape in order to rebuild his army. Princess!
Yeah, you can see... Well, you can't see it because my noggin's in the way. The map's actually split into 2 sections. Top section and a bottom section. Seem like Zelda's group's in the top section and Rome's group is in the bottom section. Do I have any? Okay. So it wants us to take out all these strong ropes. Okay, in that case, has to go help him. Okay, Zelda, Link, or Impa, please. Didn't have much of an issue with this one, if I'm honest. Oh yeah, he has a change guise feature. Basically, he can change between the king and the hermit. The king's slower with harder hitting attacks. The hermit is faster with weaker hitting attacks.
One cannot help but smile.
Ah. Yeah, it doesn't seem like this one would be that annoying. Especially with a one incredibly beefed up Hestu. Look at this beautiful specimen of a Korok. Yeah, this still hasn't opened up. Okay. Ow.
Your Majesty.
Okay. Ha! Well, that thing was annoying. Aha! Now I can have Hestu do this. Yeah, this is the secret objective, to take out the enemies in here and quote-unquote block off the path. But yeah, I wouldn't know any of this stuff without good old Google. The internet does have its uses after all. Oh, there's another fire moblin. Please like the rest. No! No! There's another fire moblin. Kill it like the rest. No! Right, that's that done. Hmm. God damn. Burn to the ground.
One cannot help but smile.
Right. That is another strong Wizrobe here.
cannot help but smile.
Oh, there's a chest here. Okay. Oh yeah, this is just a guardian, so nothing too crazy. Especially for good old Link. We ain't seen him in a while. Out.
Princess.
Whee! Ice cube, bitch. Get his dude, bitch. Okay. Yeah, I think I've nearly dealt with... Yeah, there's one more strong wizard to deal with. And since we're going in that direction anyway... Well, I can see them probably dropping a... And yeah, that does all connect up properly. Nice. Okay. Okay. Now I just need to get... Roam over to his position now. And I think that's the end of it. Keyword being think. I like to just throw a surprise Lionel at us at the moment, so... I wouldn't put it past them.
One cannot help but smile.
Especially since I can still attack. That usually means something's there. Oh, it's just a... Yeah, all it is just a Malice Guardian. Out of the Malice variants, this is probably the easiest one to deal with. Is when you get to Malice Lionels that's the problem, but that would come under my abject hatred of Lionels. Oh. Okay. Makes sense. Another instance of you don't have access to a Sheikah Slate. But only with King Rome do you not. That explains why none of the Sheikah Slate counter pop-ups have shown up for him. And Malice Moblin too. Please don't just randomly put a Malice Lionel in here too. Like... Ow.
One cannot help but smile.
Still. Okay, I seem to be noticing a bit of a pattern when it comes to mouse enemies. One, they have more moves, and two, their weak points don't show up nearly as much. And you kind of need to force them out a bit more. Or get good with your flow rushes. There we go. And yeah, that is number 3 done. And we get a level 63 Royal Broadsword for Link. That's a... yeah, that would be a one-handed weapon. A 62 power Royal Claymore for King Roll. And a level 61 Sealing Bow for Zelda. Oh, that's quite nice. A 60 power one of those for Riju as well. Ah, so Belsa kinda knew that Rome was alive.
I am sorry to have caused trouble for you, Urbosa.
The real trouble would have been losing you. Our little bird. She's on her way here. She's been searching for you. Our Zelda's wings have gotten so strong. She's perhaps even stronger than her mother.
I thank you.
You see, your efforts have not been in vain, my little bird.
No. And yeah, that should unlock the last one. Of the DLC story ones. Which we likely won't be getting into today. Yeah, we won't get into this. Well, yeah, this is the last of the DLC story missions. We won't get into it today. We'll save it for last time so we can do that and the last normal story mission in one fell swoop. Well, we do have a ton of side stuff too. As well now.
Well done, my friend.
And yeah.
I will put this strength to good use.
Probably won't go for massively much longer game-wise. Because I do try to tend to keep the Friday... Well, because I do like to keep streams on Friday a bit shorter. Because I know folks have stuff they want to do on a Friday.
I am stronger than ever before. What fate grants me, I accept.
Hey. Oh yeah, this is the one I typically use for yeah, so I think what I want to do is quickly show off what's it? I learned the words are deserting me right now, folks. What's strategy I've been following to grind up rupees? And it's well, it's one a lot of people use. Right, go into this one with a character with a high ranked weapon. Well, with a strong weapon and a high level character. I go with Link cause his moving heavy attack can take stuff out really easily. And yeah, the animation comes out real damn quick. You grab a character like that, do this particular level, Chief of the Dunes Battle, which I can't remember how early on you can actually unlock it, but do that, and it helps if you unlock these two recipes as well, egg pudding and egg tart. The material drop rate, you pair those together, you get like material drop rate plus 25%. And simply do the mission. Simply do the mission. You'll get lots and lots of monster parts, and as you saw when I went to that one traveling merchant, well, different traveling merchants will, when you sell certain things to them, you'll get more for them. You go to the retail traveling merchant, and he'll give you more for monster parts. And you can get a metric shite ton of stuff. Well, you get a metric shite ton of monster parts. Sell them to that particular merchants, and you can get a crap ton of materials. You could theoretically do it with any character that has like a weapon that's about level, well, power 60 to 70. That way you can just mull through everything pretty easily. Have the character at a decent level 2. Oh. And yeah, you can make sure you eat for the 2 meals I did, or just any material drop rate meals in general. And if you can get a weapon with monster part, drop rate as well, that would also help you out quite a bit. And just kind of complete the stage. Like I said, with a strong, well, a grossly over-leveled character and a grossly overpowered, well, grossly over-strong weapon, you can pretty much just speedrun it. Again, that's why I kind of suggest Link with two-handed weapon for it, because he can just axe cartwheel through everything. Whoa. Because Link's probably going to be your highest level character anyway, at the point you unlock it. But yeah, I'd say maybe get to Link about level 45, 50-ish might be able to... would work well for it. You just need the weapon to be of a high... what's it? I would say you might want to save, like, a rupee farm like this until after the mission The Calamity strikes. Because that's when you're going to see tier 3 weapons start showing up. But yeah, just take out this Molduga and you're done. Yeah, if I end up with like a level 60 two-handed weapon for Link, well, 60 base two-handed weapon for Link, I'll probably start using that instead and level that up. There you go. And yeah, just by doing this, I got like 100 Bokoblin horns and fangs. You sell those to the retail traveling merchant. You don't have to get a few what's it? Well, few thousand rupees for it. Well, be aware the retail merchant will come and go. And ideally you do want a lot of the stables unlocked, because that's where the traveling merchants appear. And yeah, that's the... what's it I've been following. Just thought I'd go it off.
It seems I've grown stronger.
Well, there are probably a ton of videos on it, so yeah. The retail traveling merchant ain't in one of the stables at the moment, so I can't actually show you how much you actually get out of it, but well, I actually did sell some to him earlier on the stream. Which, yeah.
Anything for Master Koga.
Anywho.
I knew I could do it. I am stronger than before.
I think I'm gonna put a pin in the game for today. And we're just gonna chat and chill for like the next 10 minutes or so. Just to get up to our usual 2.5 hours. And such. Yeah. I gotta admit. Some of those wasn't as crazy as I was expecting. The retail duo one was actually kind of aggravating a little bit, but that's escort missions in Hyrule Warriors games for you. The Yiga one isn't as daunting as it feels, and hell, with a higher level Koga and a upgraded, well, a higher base power and upgraded weapon, you could actually quite easily do the defeat all the Blight Ganons one and save the guy who closes the gate behind him. Well, stays behind and closes the gate. But your one's annoying because, yeah, the captain can just drop below half health without you even thinking about it. And Rivali isn't the most intuitive in terms of his playstyle. I did like the King Rome one. I like the whole, you have two different bits in tandem. I like the secret objective of, taking out the enemies in the cave to sort of block off their advance, because I'm guessing if you didn't, they would go on to King Rome's side and become a bit of a pain in the ass in your ass that way. Even the Malice Guardian and What's It wasn't that bad. Hell, even taking on the Silver Lionel with Koga wasn't that bad. But that's because Koga has ways to force out weak point gauges very bloody easily. Like seriously, Super Glowy Blast is stupid powerful. And the fact that you can just activate it off of the tantrum animation. Like, the only time I accidentally went into the tantrum state is because I wasn't paying attention. So I didn't press the special ability button quick enough. The unique action button quick enough to pull it off. Or pull off the tantrum cancel. But yeah. It's actually pretty fun, that one. Let's see, the last DLC one, from what I know, is a pretty lengthy one. And yeah, you're going to be using Terraco a lot, and you're going to be, well, Terraco again, and you're also going to be using Zelda a bit too. As well as two other characters. Yeah, now that I do have a good couple of level 60 base power weapons, that's gonna make post-game a bit easier. Yeah, yeah, we're actually going to go into the post-game stuff a bit. Because my sort of end goal for this stream playthrough is to actually get all the characters. And I mean all of them. It's not gonna be 100% completion, it's just me getting all the characters. Which, yeah. I think the only real sticking point is maybe Terraco, like the egg. Because you don't unlock him through the DLC, you unlock someone else at the end of the DLC story. No, Terraco's technically post-game, like post-main story. But you have to jump through a lot of hoops to unlock him. That and another special secret character, you also need to jump through a couple of hoops. But yeah, those three are actually the last characters to unlock. Like, no, tell right, those, oh, four. You got Terraco, you got the Battle Hardened Guardian from the DLC, you got the other DLC character, and you got the other base game, post game character. So, yeah, leveling up weapons is probably going to be a good idea. I know there's a particularly annoying post-game mission that involves Impa and Koga, but since I have level 6, well, base power 60 weapons for both of them now. That one probably shouldn't be as much of an issue. There is one for farming like 60 base power weapon, but just doing the memory tests for most of that we missed would probably get 60 base power weapons for most of the cast anyway. Or at least for ones that aren't, well, or at least not for the characters that are optional. Because, oh, not for the optional or DLC characters, though. Unfortunately. But yeah, that kind of means that we're going to be sticking with this game for a fair while. Oh, for a fair bit after we actually finish the story next time round. Which would be in the new year. Because like I said, next week I'm taking a week off, and week after that, when I do start up streaming again, I won't be doing the Tuesday that week. So technically I am taking a break until the new year. After tomorrow. Speaking of which, I should probably go into what that is, but if Warframe theme tangent was anything to go by, yeah, it's Warframe. I know it says Warframe or Sonic Crossworlds, but that's because I was keeping my options open, just in case they dropped nights this week and the Nights Festival over weekend. They haven't done that, so I'm guessing that's next week. Which, I mean, it kind of makes sense to drop Nights the week of Christmas. Because A, a lot of people probably gonna be getting this game for Christmas. And B, it makes dramatic sense, in a way. But yeah, that's for... Yeah, so instead, we're gonna be doing Warframe instead. I have Hyrule finished in the building the foundry now. Well, or should do. When I checked earlier, he was like at 45 minutes left. So we'll probably spend some time leveling and forming him up on a usual spot. If we can get people to actually show up on it, because, yeah, they're all farming Polita Rebellion at the moment, because, the event. And also, yeah. Anyway, that's the schedule for tomorrow. Hang on, wrong thing. There we go. Yeah. Would be leveling and farming Hyrule. And also farming, well, probably doing some prime farming. Specifically, seeing if I can get a fair bit of ire. Why? Because the end of year Prime Resurgence is here, meaning a whole ton of Warframes have been Prime Warframes have been unvaulted. This particular rotation, there's only really one I'm interested in, that being Inaro's Prime. So, strangely enough, Caliban Prime and Protea Prime, despite not being vaulted, are also part of it. But that's because they're sort of theming it around the Prime Vanguard from the pre-rebellion game mode and the old piece update as a whole. Yeah, a lot of the Warframes I would be interested in are in the second rotation, which is like mid-January for about a month. Yeah. Well, I thought it would be like, oh, 1 week it would be these two Warframes, and it's just like a specific lineup. No, it's like all fucking 8 Warframes that are in one of the rotations are just available, have their relics available. Yeah, like I said, the only one I'm interested in at the moment is out of rotation 1 is Inaros Prime, and maybe Frost Prime, but I barely use Frost nowadays. Well, I do still need that one bit from Protea Prime, but because she's not vaulted, I'm not really fussed. Like, if I get a last part, I get a last part. I'm gonna need a whole ton of Orkin reactors though. I think I used my last one on Caliban Prime. Or was that my last catalyst? On the Vincubus. Either way, I'm going to need more potatoes. That's what we affectionately call Orkin reactors and catalysts, because they look like potatoes. And blue potatoes for catalysts. Yeah. Oh yeah, my fun. Sorry, I got completely off tangent on Warframe. Again. God, I really am becoming a Warframe channel, aren't I? Well, sort of. I'm becoming a Warframe and playthrough channel. Warframe Monster Hunter and stream playthroughs, which, I mean, gives me a direction, and one I've probably been enjoying. Yeah. Yeah, I think they might release the Nights and the Nights Festival in Sonic Rays and Crossroads next week. The week of Christmas, because everyone's probably going to be getting the game for Christmas. Well, it sort of sweetens the pot a little bit, knowing that, yeah, there's gonna be more people playing it, so it kinda makes sense. Plus, it also makes sense giving Knight's history with Christmas, right? Cause, to my knowledge, there's only really been 3 proper Knights games. The original Knights into Dreams on the Saturn? You also got the one on the Wii, Knight's Journey of Dreams, but there was also a second one on Saturn, Christmas Knights into Dreams. And yeah, it would be appropriate to release a character who had a little Christmas themed game, which it was more like a mission mode, but Christmassy themed. But yeah, it was appropriate to have a character who historically has had the game to do with Christmas, releasing as a free update in a game on the week of Christmas, especially so, doubly so, considering, guess who guest starred in that game? Sonic. Sonic guest starred in the game, as in one of the missions called Sonic Into Dreams, you quite literally play the Knights stage as Sonic, complete with a proper Sonic control scheme. Probably ripped straight from the 3D portion of Sonic Jam. Probably model and all. Yeah, if they did that, that would be fucking awesome. Like, I always appreciate it when game developers reference the history of a particular character or franchise in very clever ways. Like, if Knight's gonna be relegated to being a guest star in games nowadays, you might as well get creative with some of it. Like, if you're gonna do a Knights Festival on the week of Christmas, there better be a Christmas Knights decal in there somewhere. Or hell, make it a secret skin or something. That would be really, really fucking cool, Sega. Like, seriously, that would actually be sodding cool. A bit negative. Well, yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a bit earlier today, because it being a Friday, and I know some folks have stuff they probably want to do. So, I'm gonna let you all go for today. Yeah, tomorrow will be Warframe, and it'll just be leveling and grinding and that. So, yeah, we're finishing the year on quite literally one of the defining things I've sort of with one of the random directions that I kind of stuck with this year, which is grinding Warframe and Monster Hunter. And that, so yeah, we'll be doing a bit of Warframe tomorrow. Yeah. As for today, I'm gonna wrap up now and let you all go for the evening, so you can go about your festive shenanigans and stuff. Just don't go too crazy. Yeah, just don't go too crazy on your Christmas parties, though. You're probably gonna end up feeling it in the morning if you do. Anywho, but as always, thank you all popping in and hanging out for a bit. I very, very much appreciate it when you all do. And you are all welcome back here at any time. If you're on the purple site, feel free to drop a follow. If you're on the red site, feel free to drop a subscribe. But just you guys just popping in and hanging out for a bit, that's more than enough for me. And I very much thank you all for doing so. So, I hope you all stay safe and have a wonderful rest of your day. Yep, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, folks. And I will see you tomorrow for Warframe and our last stream of the year. Feels weird to say that. This year's gone like stupid quick. I also feel like I've really found my groove this year too. But we'll muse about that tomorrow. So yeah, hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, everybody. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for some Warframe. Warframe over weekend. Nice. Alrighty, see you tomorrow, everybody. Good night.